Welcome back. In this lecture, let's learn to join the datasets between different sources. I have already defined Oracle and Postgres connections. I have a table called employees in Oracle database and departments in Postgres database. I have defined a method to extract employees table and departments table. Let's join the data between Oracle employees table and Postgres departments table. Let's create a new method. Let's say def join. Let's define two lists to get the data of Oracle and Postgres. List 1 is equal to self dot Oracle extract. List 2 is equal to self dot Postgres SQL extract. Let's print and see. Let's call the method object name ETL dot method name join. This is Oracle dataset and this is Postgres dataset. Now let's get the key of list 2. Key is basically the joining criteria. If you see, department ID is the key column to join with employees table. Let's define the key column over here. Key is equal to, let's say, item of 0 for item in list 2. So this will get the first column of list 2. Let's print the result. This is the key column. These are department IDs. Now let's define our joining condition. Let's first create an empty list. Let's say result is equal to empty list. For row in list 1, let's print row. This is the data of employees table. Let's compare. Let's say if row of, let's define the row index of department ID column 0 1 0 1 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Row 10 is the department ID column. So let's validate here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. If row of 10 in key, let's convert the data into list. Row of list 1 is equal to list of row. So what I'm doing currently, if my department ID from employees table is available in the key, which is nothing but the department ID from departments table, then I'm converting the data set into list. So if you see previous result, the data set is in tuples. Let's convert this data set into list, which will enable us to compare the data and append the result to empty list. Let's print and see the data. Print. We have successfully converted tuple to list. Now let's define list2. Row underscore list2 is equal to list2 of key dot index row of 10 of 1. Let's print the result. So here we are getting department IDs, department name. The scenario is to join employees table with departments table and get department name. Here we are getting department name. Let's break down the result. Let's just print and see this function. So list of key.index row of 10 is giving us the department ID, department name, and rest two columns from departments table, which is manager ID and location ID. And within that, we are getting the first value, which is department name. This is 0 and this is 1. This result would retrieve as department name alone. Now let's merge the list. Let's say data is equal to row list 1 plus row list 2. We have already converted row list 1 to list, but row list 2 is in a string format. just a string. So we are just converting it into a list and then appending into row list 1. Now let's print and see the result. So the data is joined and we got the result. Till here we have all the records from employees table, and this is department name from departments table. So we successfully joined Oracle database with Postgres database and extracted the result. And so far we performed inner join. If you see here, we would be having 106 records. The data from the source is of 107. The reason is one of the record does not have department ID, and that's where it did not end up in providing us this result. Line number 79, where department ID is null. The join whatever we performed is inner. Now let's see how to define left outer join. And before that, let's append the result into this empty list. Result dot append data. Now let's define left outer join condition. Else, if the key is not matching, let's say data is equal to row list 1 plus none. Let's append the result. Result dot append data. Now let's print the result. Print result. We got the result in list of lists. Let's print it in for loop. For row in result print row. Now we should have 107 records where department name for Kimberly should be none. Let's check. Thank you. See you in the next lecture.